Hi there! Now, half the world thinks we evolved from various animals, and the other half thinks God created animals who comprise thousands of species and who dominated Earth for the longest time. So either way, humans are degenerate, selfish monsters who despise other life forms. That's because they wiped numerous other species off the face of the Earth and brought many other species to the brink of extinction. There are over 7 billion Homo sapiens on Earth. Yet outrageously, some species number only several hundred worldwide due to human greed, arrogance, and ignorance. Now God is clearly seen through creation. Quoting Romans 1:20, the invisible things of him from the world's creation are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead. Therefore, supporting animals and the environment is especially important. God selected us to be stewards of creation, allowing consequential suffering for abusing such responsibility. In the Gospel of Pseudo-Matthew, chapter 35, Jesus entered a cave where lions lived. Upon seeing Jesus, the lions ran to meet him. Fawning over him, they bowed their heads and adored Jesus. Then Jesus exited the cave, accompanied by the lion family, towards stunned onlookers. Jesus said, "How much better are the beasts than you?" While they recognize their Lord and glorify him, you who bear God's image and likeness do not know him. Also consider that, despite humanity's overpopulation and environmental destruction, insects rule the planet since they number in the quintillions, have more species than all other life forms combined, and have 300 kilograms of weight for every 1 kilogram of human weight. Since God is seen through creation, when we face God on Judgment Day, he may manifest the appearance of a gigantic praying mantis or something similar. Animals bring joy into people's lives, especially companion animals. They actually help people live longer. Some monkeys and dogs are trained to help handicapped people. Other dogs detect drugs and bombs. Yet the amount of animal cruelty and neglect worldwide is incredible. There are 7 million animals in shelters throughout the United States. Owners sometimes let their pets suffer from starvation, dehydration, and festering open sores, leading to pets dying from infection or needing their eyes or limbs removed or amputated. Arguing that all dogs care about is food is unfair. Many people only care about food or money. Unlike dogs, who generally only become vicious when cornered or their food source is threatened, many people are sadistic. So anyone caught torturing an animal should get the death penalty. Consider that there is a direct correlation between animal cruelty and cruelty towards humans. Cruelty towards animals reveals sociopathy, sociopaths. Humanity needs the natural environment and not just for food. Plants produce the vast majority of our oxygen. After people and animals inhale oxygen, that oxygen translates into carbon dioxide upon exhaling. Plants so-called inhale that carbon dioxide, convert it to oxygen, and radiate it for our use. We may become extinct if environmental depletion reaches catastrophic levels. Even weeds are important. There's what's known as blitzweed or fireweed, which quickly reproduces to cover landscapes decimated by warfare or wildfires, whereas other plants would leave land barren too long due to slower growth. The entire ecosystem, animal, vegetable, and mineral, are harmoniously interdependent. This self-same system depends upon a fragile balance, naysayers notwithstanding. Therefore, one who contributes to one aspect of nature should support all of it. Contributing to animals must be coupled with contributing to anti-deforestation and anti-strip mining efforts to preserve animal habitats. Efforts to combat deforestation likewise must be coupled with financing efforts to preserve vital water sources such as streams, rivers, lakes, oceans, geysers, which provide necessary water circulation and mineral distribution, hot springs, which provide necessary heat for particular species, and waterfalls. Ideally, those who poach endangered species and those who torture animals would get the death penalty, especially considering that the way people treat animals reflects on how they treat humans. However, we can report every incident or suspected incident to the authorities, and we have a duty to do so. As for birds, clear glass is dangerous for them since they often see only what is beyond the glass. Consequently, unsuspecting birds often fly straight into windows and glass doors at full speed. Coated reflective glass can also be a problem since birds may see reflections of the surrounding area in the glass, not the glass itself. Homeowners and building owners can sacrifice their view somewhat by attaching visible matter no more than 4 inches apart vertically and 2 inches apart horizontally. Now, vegetarianism or veganism would be good for many people. However, those who adopt vegetarianism should know that vegetables have their greatest nutritional value in their raw state. Cooking often destroys the vitamins within vegetables. For those who will not embrace vegetarianism or veganism, note that there are humane farming facilities that treat their animals much better. Please research which ones they are and buy from them instead, and shun companies who abuse animals. Another option is a diet of insects. There's no danger of insects becoming extinct as insects far outnumber humans. And since insects have extremely limited nervous systems, it's likely that they may suffer little or no pain while being harvested. Moreover, insect cultivation is far more efficient than rearing traditional livestock since only a small fraction of plant material, water, and space is needed to produce 1 kilogram of insect biomass compared to producing 1 kilogram of red meat. In comparison, cattle farming wastes large amounts of land, water, and plants. Also consider leaving animals in your will. Since many species face extinction, radical action must be taken before it's too late. I advise all people who are single and without children to make a will to leave everything to animal and environmental groups. Other worthy causes exist. However, you may inadvertently be helping others who, though oppressed or disadvantaged, may become oppressors or environmental destroyers after becoming upwardly mobile. Besides, helping animals certainly helps the poor, since animals are undoubtedly poor. So, bequeathing animal and environmental groups may be the best option for charity. However, research the reputation of each group before donating to them to make sure they are legitimate. Regardless, do something major to make the world a better place. It's your responsibility.